and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to go over how much debt I really paid off in 2020, which was not a lot, spoiler alert. So let's get into it. So I'm going to actually show you my bullet journal from 2020 because this is where I used to put all my budgets and all my financial information in before I had this like separate budget planner thing that I made from a notebook. So let's get into it. I think I have this page marked. I have some personal stuff in here, so I don't want to just flip through it randomly, but let me show you. In January, well, first of all, you can see that I didn't track my sleep in January like I wanted to, but in January of 2020, I had my dreaded Bank of America, of course, which there was only one Bank of America back here, you can see, so something happened this year. We all know what happened this year, but I started the year with $53,899 in debt. I had a lending club personal loan. I had a car loan, and then I had all these other loans that I'm still trying to pay off. But I did not have a Bank of America number 2 because that was later on this year. So if you just take this number and subtract this, which is 46, whatever. So 53,899 minus 46,640, 7,259. And that's just if you go from here to here. Just January to January, I paid off $7,259. But that's not really the full story because I'm going to show you February's numbers. Hold on. So, in February, I was down to $50,000. Okay, so I had paid off almost, let's see, I had paid off almost $4,000 in January. So I was on a really good trajectory for the year, right? I paid $4,000 off. That's crazy. It's crazy. And part of why I was able to pay $4,000 off is because I had 3 paychecks in January. So I had a whole extra paycheck. But I had paid $4,000 off. But if you see, January to January, I only paid $7,259 off. So obviously something happened. And I'm going to show you these months. I just have to get the pages ready. So March, I had paid $2,000 more off, right? $48,308. And I'm actually very upset that I did so bad in the second part of the year. I'm so upset about it, but I am working through it. But $48,308 in March. So that means that I had paid off $6,000 in the first 2 months of the year. But then, of course, Rona decided to show herself. So let me get you to April. April, I went up. And as you can see, my goal was to have no more new debt because I went up. So as you can see from March, I paid off the lending club in February. So I had these 6 accounts, and I have these 6 accounts, but this guy went up. He went up. So I was back up to 50,000 at this point, and I had set a goal to not accumulate more debt because I wanted to get back on track. But okay, it's not May. It's not May that messed me up. Although this is like a month behind because this is the beginning of May, so this is really how I ended April. So how I ended April was at $49,171. And at this point I combined all my federal loans because I wasn't making payments on them, so they were just staying the same. So, I mean, this was fine, this was good. I got back on track in April, but June is the different story. So June, so this is what happened in May. I cannot tell you, like I said, I cannot tell you what I spent this money on. I don't remember. I don't think it was anything like useful or anything like that. I just bought random things, and I shot my debt back up. Let me just flip back for a second. And I hate to see these numbers, okay? I hate to see this. So this is $49,171, and then I shot up to $54,000, almost $55,000 of debt. And this, I had like a 0% offer, and I don't know what I bought. What did I buy for $5,000? I don't know. Nothing is worth $5,000 in my house. So I don't know what I spent money on, really. I don't know. I can go back, obviously, through my budget and see exactly what I spent money on, but off the top of my head, I could not tell you, which is even more upsetting because I don't even know what I got. And I ran my debt back up. So let me see. I don't know if I put July's in here or not. I did. Okay. So July, kind of got back on track here. 52,000. So I'm going down. But if you remember my January number was $53,899. So in May and June and all of that, in June I went up higher than I started the year with. So I paid my car off in July, but still have $52,000. Then August I was down to $50,427, which is going in the right direction. And then in August, I stopped paying on debt because I was changing jobs. So my September update, it was only down a little bit more, but it was still down. So That's still going the right direction. And then all my other ones I think are in this notebook below me, so let me show you. Oh, my calculator got up to some stuff while we were gone. Okay, let me show you my October. October, I was finally back down under 50 grand, which is awesome. And then November. 48,000. So I paid off like $2,000 in November, really? Wow. Okay, that's cool. So that is how much debt I paid off and accumulated. So between all of my accumulating, I only paid off $7,259 from my actual balance, but I really just went backwards, and then I'm like trying to catch back up to where I would have been. Even if I didn't even pay off debt, if I had just not accumulated all that debt, it would have been so much better. But that is how I dealt with the stress of the virus, was that I went shopping. So I am now recommitting. My word of the year is renewal. I don't know if you guys saw that video or not yet, but my word of the year is renewal. I'm renewing my pledge to pay this debt off and stop accumulating more debt, because I can't even remember what I spent the money on. So it obviously was not worth it. So I hope that this gives you a little bit of motivation to pay off your debt, because I want this gone. I want it gone. If I could pay off like 24,000 of it this year, that would be awesome. And if I can pay more off, that'd be even better. So if you are interested in following my journey for 2021 to pay off all this debt, I mean, I'm not going to get it all done this year, but we are fighting the debt. So subscribe to my channel if you want to follow my journey. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. It really helps me out. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.